Hello friends, Thrift Store Dave here. This week, excited to bring you a short but awesome unboxing video. I grabbed this on shopgoodwill.com. I'm gonna go off camera for a second to show you what I saw on the website, and then we're gonna open this sucker together and you're gonna see why I bought it. So let me walk you through my thinking process from when I encountered this listing to when I wanted to buy it. So you can see here I spent with shipping around $29. When I first came upon the lot, it was a lot of baseballs. I was looking up lots of baseball related things, and so I saw a bunch of balls, figured they could be autographed. As I look through it, I see some names I may not know yet, but they look legit. There's a World Baseball Classic. That could include someone from abroad. That could be rare. So now, as I zoom in closer, while that ball didn't seem to turn out, there's a Cubs one in the upper right corner. I know a lot of Cub players being a Cubs fan. They have another view and it flips around, and now there's a signature on that Cubs ball in the upper right that I do recognize. It is a personally autographed ball by none other than the Harrycaray, the longtime Chicago Cubs announcer. If you go on eBay and look at comps, even recently sold just within the last month of me producing this video, a nice clean single sign ball of his went for $200 at auction, and dirty ones still go for the $100 range. So this ball was certainly worth buying for $29 plus whatever else I find in that box. All right, so now it is time to see if it is as nice as it looked on the website. While we're opening, please remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Okay. They're always packaged very well. This is good. Okay. And remember, all this packing material would cost money retail. Save every bit of it. When you flip stuff and resell things, I hardly ever have to buy any packing materials. Just tape, unfortunately. But for tape, you can get an 8-pack of Scotch at Costco for a very affordable price. Don't want them to all roll away. All right, so in a bag within all the bubbles. Okay, perfect. So a couple things that are interesting. First off the bat, the World Baseball Classic ball. Now that one is a facsimile signature ball. So a little bit disappointing. But again, it's from 06, it's still older. Someone might still want this, but again, it wasn't my purpose for buying the whole lot. Another ball that I saw and immediately looked past looked like it was related to a Little League team, and sure enough, Coach Chris and all the other players. So this is gonna go to my son's practice spin. All right. There's a really old ball, and I don't know if it was just worn and dirty or if it was old. I'm trying to see if there's any league affiliation, and it looks like no. And the signatures are hard to discern. So this one I'm not sure about. If anyone else sees this and recognizes the signature, please speak up. Number 13 here. Okay. This was the Bob Horner card. As a former big-time baseball card collector, this is 1983 Fleer. I have to check and see if that says rookie. No, I think he played in the 70s. This ball is in here with it. It is a Bart Giamatti baseball. So he was briefly commissioner in the late 80s, early 90s, and he died suddenly. So the ball itself is actually pretty cool. It's an official National League ball, just no signature on it. Might still look this up to see if it has any value on its own. All right, and then we've got a couple more here. This one is interesting. I can't tell right off the bat, but I'm wondering, I want to see if this is David Ortiz. That would be awesome, but I'm not sure. This says, congratulations, Doc, which hurts its value. But I might put this one up on Reddit and see if somebody knows the answer. And then lastly is the ball that I was hoping for. Here we have it. Dearest Dorothy, holy cow, harrycaray. He has a distinctive signature. That is really cool. So I priced this ball in about the $100 range. I'm gonna start it at that at an auction. If it was single signed, then I'd probably keep it. But because there's other signatures on here, I'm not sure if these are spring training players. This one doesn't ring a bell either. These guys, not sure. So unfortunately, don't know who else is on here. But again, you're maybe a Cubs subreddit thread. This harrycaray ball makes this whole lot of $29 spend worth it. So that is going to wrap up this week's video. A couple words of wisdom just to sum up what I hope you got from this video as an audience. One, when you are shopping online for Goodwill, look at pictures closely, zoom in on things. Secondly, look at your shipping costs. Make sure that with shipping, it's not way more than you anticipate, so you have margins for items you plan to resell. And also when you're looking at lots of things, try to make sure that there's more than one thing that could pan out. So that way, if the harrycaray ball, for instance, hadn't panned out, maybe one of the other two autograph balls would have panned out. So it's a little bit of a gamble, but I felt like the odds were in my favor on this one, and I win many more times than I lose these days. Thank you again so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, and share with your friends if they're into flipping as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Thrift Store Dave.